Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the White Horse Pike in Somerdale.
And welcome everyone to Channel 19 as Sterling takes on Haddon Heights, the Garnets. Sterling coming into this and overall with 1-4, 1-0 in their division as Garnets leading with a 3-2, 2-0 in their own division too. And take a look at the Patriot standing as you see right there. The Garnets top leading this over Sterling and Gloucester. And we're going to listen to the senior ceremony.
Call up our seniors. Our first senior coming up is Casimir Jeanne, being escorted by Coach Euler. Our next senior is Chris Salta, being escorted by Coach Euler. Our next senior is John Toomey, being escorted by his mom, Kim Hagen.
What happens if the two is 100% they're out? Okay.
And our last senior, David Barber, being escorted by his parents, David and Teresa. Once again, can we get a round of applause for the four seniors? All right, Tressel.
Guys, hold on, let me get pictures on the senior folks.
And we take a back look at the standings again. You see right here, Haddon Heights 3-2 leading the division, and Sterling Silver Knights 1-4. They still have a chance to win this division, only if Sterling beats the Haddon Heights, and it's going to be a tough battle straight off the foot because they got some forfeits.
3 to be exact.
3 to be exact, yeah. And you take it right here, Sterling, taking some of the game facts right here. And you see offensively, 29 points per game. Defensively, they let up 40 points per game. And Toomey, Davis, McPherson, and Jean-Ray. Right there, your four best wrestlers right there. And you see David Barber and Richardson. And you look at Heitz's, and you see that Cuthbert 5-0. Someone that's undefeated. Not 100% sure if he's a senior or not. You got Sheets 4-1, Delgonzo 3-1, and the rest are 3-2 with Lopez, Paisley.
And guys, it's important for the wrestlers that Sterling have right now, in a lot of cases, that to not only win but get pins because of what you're losing from the forfeits.
This is Kevin Schulz, Christopher Burdash, and I'm John Hallwood, here to bring you Varsity Wrestling right here. And again, we're talking about this is a big game right here. Sterling needs to win this game to go, at least have a shot at winning this division. And if they don't, they're out 100% completely. But again, if they do beat them, they still have to beat the likes of Gloucester and Lindenwold, I believe.
And that's doable if you get some of these guys back. But you look at Heights. Heights went through a period where they almost didn't have wrestling about 4 years ago. Picked it back up, and then slid a little bit. But this year, they're at 3-2 in the mix, and it's just they have trouble in a lot of cases getting numbers. In a lot of cases, not getting a situation where you have to forfeit like Sterling is right now.
Now wrestling 120
And we're gonna
for Heights,
we're gonna take a listen into
Our 120.
listen. So Azari and a genre right now coming out a little slow. Could still be prepping up. I don't know if they'll might call a automatic forfeit if you just come out anytime soon. Well, I don't know, or
Probably
delayed.
just taking a little bit of time because of the senior night thing. Getting straight to it from senior night. So it looks like, oh, there he is.
There he is, yeah. And they're straight at it. Again, Sterling right now has what we have here, a total of 3, could be giving away 3 total forfeits. So Sterling, like you said, Schulz, it's important to get those pins early.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's 18 points they have to get back in pins and decisions and tech falls there.
And honestly, I think Sterling can do it. Sterling has a very good, talented group of wrestlers: John Toomey, Jeremiah Davis, Jean-Ray.
He's got Sprawl. He's trying to get around him for the 2, but it doesn't look like he's able to get it yet. He's struggling trying to get down to his feet, but it doesn't work, and they're back up to their feet. They're circling. They're trying to get the wrist here. They're button heads, trying to push back towards the center.
Jean-Ray just 2-0, and Azara 3-2.
Azara went for a shot there, but it looked like it was blocked by Jean-Ray. Another shot, again blocked. A third shot. They're getting a little bit too close to the edge here, but
Gonna go back to the middle.
yeah, it looks like they're moving their way back to the center here. Continuing to jockey for position. As gets to head, he's got himself in a nice position to line up for a shot here, but looks like he wants to try to. Oh, there's a shot right there, as a matter of fact. He's got the leg, and now he's just trying to circle in, try to get him down onto the ground. Looks like he is. He gets the double leg here, and he almost has the 2. Looks like he's going for a bulldog already. Looks like he's got the bulldog in.
He's got the 2.
Looks like he went straight from the 2 to the bulldog, but he wasn't able to keep the hold on his head there.
And what exactly is the bulldog, Chris?
You basically lock your leg up. That'll be the end of the first period. The bulldog is basically you lock up your leg with them, you put your hands around their head and arm, and then you basically just push their head down and drive them forward.
Good job by you. Good job by our camera guys getting that.
Yeah, it seems to be Jean-Ray's most common maneuver when he's on top, and it looks to be very effective based off the fact that both of its pins have been by Bulldog.
Now, is that a move you'd see more at the lower weight than you would see necessarily at an upper weight, or
I'm
does
not
it really
entirely
matter?
sure. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do a Bulldog other than the genre.
Okay. Did you make up the term Bulldog then?
I think that's the term for it, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I like it. I like it. That's good.
I like the term too.
We've great announcing by these young guys, great camera work, and guys making up new terms in wrestling. I like it.
Looks like they're both getting a little bit too close to the outside there. Azari looked like he tried to go for a shot, but Genre just held his arms and kept him from moving forward. They're struggling to get the other's wrist here. It's like Azari has control of his wrist, but he managed to break the grip. So now they're butting heads, trying to circle. Genre went for a shot there, it was blocked by Azari. Both of them continuing to try to get control of the other. The jockey for position here. Genre snaps the head down, but didn't find the space to take a shot there. Looks like they're trying to get control. They're trying to get head and wrist control here before going for any types of shot here. It looks Genre went to go grab the leg there, but that didn't work there. Both of them continuing to hold on to try to gain control. Azari went for a shot, blocked. Genre for a shot, again blocked. Both of them, that'll be the end of the second period.
Not much really that happened during that second one.
Yeah, both of them were basically just struggling for position there. Now it looks like Genre is going to start off on bottom. Azari's going to start off on top here.
This would really help Kaz if he was able to get up.
And it looks like he might just do it here.
He might actually just go for the reversal.
He's almost got it, and he does have it.
Instead of going for the one, he gets the two, so
he gets the reversal there.
Gets the 3 points.
Looks like he's trying to get control of that leg and drive his head into the mat. Try to lock up the leg and the head for the Bulldog. Drives forward, and it looks like he almost has it. He's almost got it, and nope, it looks like he's going to have to try a third time. Third time's the charm, but he manages to break the leg there. And now they're back into the sprawl. Looks like Genre is trying to hold it there, but nope. Azari manages to get out. With the Genre leading 4-2. With just over a minute left to go in the third period, it looks like Genre is going to take this win here. Azari went for a shot there, but it was sprawled by Azari. He tried to turn to the side, but he almost gets countered there. Pushing the head down. And it looks like he's got the two. Now it's actually tied up with 45 seconds to go. Azari went for a half, it didn't work. Genre is now on bottom, trying to struggle his way out. He almost gets flipped over to him. Genre trying to get himself up to his feet, which he almost reverses, but he gets pinned here. Looks like that could be it. That might be it. But no, it actually looks like he doesn't have his other shoulder down.
I think he might just try and hold it.
He's probably just going to hold it for the decision because it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get his other shoulder down this way. And it looks like he's probably just going to ride this out and stall.
Looks like...
Oh, and just before he can get the reversal, time runs out as Azari takes the 3 here.
That's a tough one for Sterling, especially with Kaz being ahead at 4-1.
As you can see here, he kind of rolls him over, but it didn't really look like he got any type of pin in there as his shoulder was still up. Not sure what exactly was going on there.
And we're going to head into the 126 class, and we'll take a listen.
wrestling 126 for Sterling Clark. For Haddon Heights, McLaughlin.
So Clark versus McLaughlin, and McLaughlin.
McLaughlin straight for a shot, trying to take him down, but it looks like he's just bringing him out of bounds. As Clark got in a headlock there, but looks like
It's gonna go. I think it might go to. Yeah, it's gonna go to.
it's going to go to McLaughlin for the 2 there.
It's gonna go for the 3, actually.
3. I don't exactly agree there. He had a headlock in, which I thought was perfectly fine. But hey, I'm not going to argue against the ref's call. Looks like Jake has a hold on the leg there. He was quick to get up and try to reverse, but it looks like his grip is starting to slip there, but he does get himself back up to his feet.
So a 3-1 matchup right here.
3-1 matchup, which is manageable. All he needs to do is get a takedown, and they're tied back up. McLaughlin for a shot. It was blocked by Clark. Both of them seem to not be trying to go for trying to gain control of the other compared to the last match between Zari and Genre. They seem to try to keep their distance, try to line up their shot without actually making too much contact there. It's like Clark tried to push in for a single leg, but it looks like they break it up back to neutral. Clark trying to get a hold of the wrist now. Now they fight for the wrist here. McLaughlin for a shot. He gets the single leg in. And he gets the takedown there. He gets the takedown to 2. And along with the wrist here, and he's trying to make himself back up to his feet. Gets brought straight back down. He almost gets the reversal there, but he's being held. Almost got himself back up to his feet, but he was brought back down by McLaughlin. Looks like he went for another reversal there. Reversal was blocked. Looks like Clark gets the leg just before a possible reversal there. It looked like McLaughlin was starting to fall during that, but as you can see here, he gets that 2 there. Starting off second period with McLaughlin on top. Clark going straight for a reversal. Reversal looked to be blocked there. Try to go for a leg, try to go for another reversal, which he almost doesn't. He's now in a sprawl. Tries to figure out what to do. He gets brought back down into his stomach as he tries to get back up again. He gets brought back down and they get brought out of bounds as they go back to the center. McLaughlin's still on top here.
What do you think Clark needs to do in general in this match to kind of turn the tables, Chris?
Get on his feet. First things first, he wants to get on his feet. If he can get the reversal and get himself on top, that would be good. But right now, he needs to get himself back onto his feet.
And just the confidence from getting up, getting away, getting the escape, also getting a point.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, at least he needs to get himself back up to his feet. If he can get a reversal in, that would be good. And he does manage to get himself back up to his feet. Now he's back at a position where he could possibly get himself an advantage here. He just needs to coordinate his shots correctly.
Now he should have gotten a point there. He shouldn't even when he got back on his feet.
He did get the point.
Okay, I got you. Okay. I was thinking, okay.
Both of them starting off pretty slow. Try to make sure that their shots are perfect.
Okay, because it was 5-1. I was thinking it was 5-2.
Clark goes for single leg there. He went for double leg, but turned him into single leg. McLaughlin's trying to block the shot here. It looks like he almost gets the 2 here, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out as they both get themselves back up to, actually not back up to neutral.
That's going to be out of bounds right there.
Out of bounds. They are sent back into the center. McLaughlin straight for a shot and gets another 2 here. McLaughlin leading this one 7-2. Clark almost gets a reversal there, but he gets his reversal gets reversed as we end the second period. This is going to be a tough mountain for Clark to climb here.
Yeah, especially with a kid like McLaughlin. McLaughlin really keeps himself in control. Has good leverage.
Yeah, he had some pretty shots going in there.
So McLaughlin won't take it. That should be a point for Clark. Because McLaughlin, I believe, refused to do the be on bottom. That should be technically Clark's point, right?
Gave up the point.
Should be, yeah.
We haven't given anything yet.
Oh, and Clark almost gets the reversal there. Well, in this case, if McLaughlin were to be starting off on top and they were to bring it back up, that would be his point, because that would be Clark being the one to forfeit the being on top. If it was Clark being on bottom and they went back to neutral, that would be his point. Clark gets the 2 here, and he brings it 7-4. It looks like McLaughlin's possibly running out of gas here. Looks like Clark's actually possibly shown the bigger heart in this third period here.
He's gonna try and get that pin down, and he's got to do it soon.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got to get something in here. Looks like the coach called for them to go neutral. Looks like he wants to try to get the takedown and then bring him straight back up to try to gain more points here. But he needs to get 4 points or more in order to get himself back in an advantage. McLaughlin goes for a shot here. Looks like this could go either way here. Jacob Clark possibly taking advantage in this situation.
Boy, McLaughlin's really strong in the lower part of his body, using that, spread those legs out, not allowing Clark to turn him over and get him on his back.
Oh yeah, definitely. Clark's got just over 10 seconds to try to make 2 points here. Clark's got to think of something here. He's got to think of something real quick.
And
that'll be it for the third period. Clark tried to go for something that was really close, but in the end, McLaughlin comes out on top here. That was a great back and forth match there.
It really was, I agree.
Close matchup.
Clark, I know he was disappointed, but he really battled the whole way. Gets some pretty good wrestling in McLaughlin.
He should definitely be proud of himself based off the fact that he definitely started to pick up the pace in the third period.
And we're going to listen to the 132 matchup right now.
Wrestling 132 for Haddon Heights, Delgado for Sterling, Stubbs.
So Delgado against Stubbs. So Sterling right now overall losing 16-0, but we got to add those 18 points that are eventually looking to come.
Looks like Delgado is probably one of the star players of Haddon Heights right now. So Stubbs might have a bit of a challenge here to overcome.
Stubbs total of 2-3 overall with Delgado 3-1. So it's going to be a very interesting battle.
Like Stubbs went for a back door there, but it was called out of bounds just as he was doing it, as they get put back into the center at neutral. And Stubbs just picks them up at a back door, but sadly they were just at the bounds and they bring themselves out. Stubbs fakes a shot. Delgado goes for a shot, but it was dodged.
Delgado really got picked up by that shot.
Delgado went for an ankle pick there. Both the ankle picks that Delgado went for gets blocked, but Stubbs manages to get his own ankle pick in there, and he gets the 2 for it. Delgado goes for a reversal. The reversal gets blocked there, but it's locking hands here as Delgado gets a free move. As you can see, goes for 2 ankle picks, and Stubbs went for a counter ankle pick, and his ankle pick just worked out there. Stubbs starting off on top as Delgado brings himself back up to his feet.
And goes back falling down.
He gets sent back down to the ground. Looks like looks like he's going for the wrist around he's trying to get his arm around the stomach and grab the wrist here. He's trying to go for a pike now. Looks of it.
Stubbs
trying to get that arm for a pike here, but Delgado is managing to move himself around and keep himself from getting into that situation.
Yeah, both Haddon Heights wrestlers look like they're doing a good job spreading the legs out and just make it difficult for them to be turned over. The last two, first McLaughlin, now Delgado.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be a tough challenge for Sterling here. Delgado starts off on top. He drives from the side. I haven't seen many wrestlers try to drive from the side at top there.
I mean, it almost seemed like it almost worked for him, but
looks like now they're getting into a sticky situation here. Looks like Stubbs almost has the reversal. He just needs to get his ankle free. He does.
He did get the reversal.
Now he's just trying to pull his leg. That could possibly be called as potentially dangerous if he puts his leg at a.
It looks awkward and a little painful there.
Yeah, it does, but looks like Delgado. He's just trying to hold on to that arm while Stubbs goes for a power half here. He gets that power half, and now he's just trying to hook him over onto his back. Doesn't seem to work out as they're back on their stomach.
Well, Stubbs now has got his foot free, so hopefully that will give him a little bit more control over Delgado.
Yeah. Now it looks like he has a bar arm here. No pike.
Oh. He almost
They almost roll themselves over. Stubbs possibly going for. He lifts him up and he brings him down, trying to do something there. Not sure what. 24 seconds left to go in the. Oh, it looks like he has an inside cradle here. Stubbs with an inside cradle, trying to get that cradle in. It looks like he does have the cradle in with 10 seconds to go, and
it does! And now we're back with a tie game, of course, but we still got to remember 18 points soon to be coming up.
Yeah, they have 18 points they have to minimize and suppress.
And that's got to pick up everybody on the team. You talk about a situation where Stubbs is going against a pretty good wrestler, Delgado, and not only to get the win, but to get the pin, get those 6 points back moving forward. That's just a really a great job there by Kevin Stubbs.
They were struggling for the inside cradle, but he manages to get it. As we start off 138 with John Toomey against McLaughlin. John McLaughlin, actually. So we have two McLaughlins here. Toomey straight in for a 2. Not wasting any time here. Want to make sure that they get as many points as possible.
Toomey coming into this 4-1, one of Sterling's best wrestlers.
Team captain and star player here.
And John McLaughlin 2-2 overall. So John McLaughlin has a lot to face up against.
He has a lot to go up against here.
Again, John Toomey able to get the early 2, and another pin right here would really help out Sterling a lot.
It definitely wouldn't put them in the lead, but it would definitely tie them, which is good.
It would cool down the lead a lot for Sterling. Again, we have possibly 3 forfeits that Sterling needs to recover points from. So,
yeah, and Toomey's more than capable of getting a pin here.
He gets the double leg there and a nice slam. as he gets control of the lower body here, keeping his hips twisted to its side.
And Toomey's clearly been in control the first minute of this match.
Oh yeah, he's definitely had control of this. He gets a bar arm in here.
If he doesn't, I feel like he is going to get the pin. I don't think it's going to come down to decision. I think it's going to go down to a pin.
You think there's going to be a pin here?
I think there's going to be a pin here. I don't think it's going to be in the first period. I think it might be.
Can you give us an exact time, John?
Not the exact time, but I can.
Like within 10 seconds, maybe. We'll hold you so you got to get it within 10 seconds.
Let's see.
Second period.
Yeah, second period. I'm going to say.
Or possibly right now.
Oh, he might actually do it right now.
Change that prediction, John.
It's getting close.
It's getting close here.
I don't think he's going to get it. Just say, oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was a pin there, but he does get 3 points off that. McLaughlin managed to hold up his shoulder just long enough to be saved by the bell there, as Toomey starts off the second period on bottom.
Yeah, you almost wish you got him in that position with like 30 seconds left or something.
Yeah.
Because after a while, you're fighting that off. You only have so much, but fortunately for McLaughlin, he was towards the end, but Toomey's really looking good here.
Because he gets another quick 2 here. He's back, as Toomey's now back on top.
I think this period, I'm going to say with 35 seconds remaining.
You think it's going to happen this period with 35 seconds remaining?
Yes.
All right, we'll see what happens.
You know, this is the time where he does it in a third, but you know.
John just got his license today, Chris. We were talking about, I guess when you get your license, you think you know everything now, right? Oh, yeah. Created a monster.
Looks like red lights for him is going to be no problem. He's going to drive past him, cop pulls him over.
I told him.
World revolves around me.
Before you got in the parking lot, I'm going to go home and I'll text you when I get home safely. So I'm not in any way in your way.
Toomey almost got something there. This could lead into a pin.
He almost had a cradle in there. He locks another cradle up that gets broken the second time.
Come on, please do it. It's not looking like my prediction's going to come right here.
We're getting there. And it's been 35 seconds. Left.
Well, we said within 10 seconds, so he's still got a
10-second shot. Okay.
Yeah, those 10 seconds have just passed.
I'm sorry, John, but
trying to help you out.
lose. You get nothing. Good day, sir. 15 seconds left to go. Toomey's trying to get some. He's trying to get some type of maneuver in here to try to get a pin.
But I will say this, though. I do think Toomey's going to get the pin.
Oh, he almost had the pin there. As you can see in this replay, he gets to half and he's just trying to get him over there.
I don't know why. It almost looked like McLaughlin almost picked himself up to do that. That was really risky for him to do that.
Both of them went for a shot. I think they butted heads there. I think they headbutt one another there. Toomey gets a single leg in. He's trying to go for a 2 here, in which he does get the 2.
Okay, so we actually are getting quite close to the technical if we think about it.
We are definitely getting close to the tech. He needs around 4 points. I think we just got a blood time called here. Definitely.
Yeah, I think it's going to be blood timeout.
We definitely got a blood time here. I wonder if it's just a nosebleed. I'd assume it's probably just a nosebleed, maybe.
Well, they're checking both wrestlers, and they kind of thought it was. And we're gonna check our next game. Our next wrestling game match, Wednesday, March 31st. Oh, volleyball. Our next game, of course, will be on the March 31st. Girls volleyball, 6 p.m. is going to be varsity. 4 p.m., of course, I believe will be JV. Sterling will take on Collingswood. You could always see it live on Channel 19 and, of course, on YouTube, youtube.com/Sterling TV 19. It's actually 4 o'clock varsity, and JV follows that. Everything, just going a little backwards this year.
Yeah, everything's different this year, obviously, but
We're trying our
getting
best.
through it. Yeah,
We're getting through it.
And to what this was the one sport we brought it up
Before,
a few times that you thought it'd be the most difficult to get through without having stoppages, but it's going well.
Oh, here we go. We got the corrected one. Our next game is going to be Wednesday, March 31st. Girls volleyball at 4 p.m. will be the varsity game. JV will follow. Sterling takes on Collingswood Panthers live on Channel 19. You can also watch it on YouTube/Sterling TV 19.
Just in time. Just in time to get straight back into the action here. Looks like, based off the way that Toomey chose to go up to neutral, looks like he might be going for tech here.
And that's going to be out.
He gets a nice high C in there, but as he lifts him up, he actually brings him out of bounds. Toomey instantly shoots.
A tech or a pin would help Sterling out a lot. I mean, of course, you want to go for the pin.
He goes for a deadly gator roll there. He could get the pin there, but he doesn't manage to get the pin in. That was an amazing gator roll there. He pushes him back up. He goes for another takedown here. And he does get the takedown in.
And a good job by Toomey there, bringing him.
He's going to go for another takedown. He's going for the tech.
Yeah, he's definitely going for the tech here. He's almost got it. He just needs to get either one more point or he needs to get a pin in this situation here. Based off the looks of it,
He's got to go for something real quick.
looks like he's bringing him in for another takedown here. And he does get the 2 in.
That's
and
the tech.
That could be it.
Well, it's not a pin. I was completely wrong by that, but they do get 5 points.
Does that mean you get to revoke your license? A nasty gator roll here. He almost gets the pin, but McLaughlin manages to power out of it.
But still, it's a big 5 points.
5 points is 5 points. You're going to take it. We're going to listen to the 145 matchup. This is the first forfeit for Sterling by the sounds of things.
So yeah, that'll be 6 points for Heights here.
Forfeit. So Heights will take the 1 point lead. And we're going to listen to the 152 matchup.
Right now for 152, we have Salto against Alexander.
I thought it was Nicholson. It sounded like Nicholson.
It's Alexander. Salto with a current win-loss record of 0-5, and Alexander with at 1-4.
Nicholson was the forfeit.
You can double check.
Shot there. Forward.
I'm trying to tell him, but he's
John wants to make sure 1,000%. I won't be able to sit next to him if he comes back and he's right.
Check for a dump there. He goes to dump him. He gets the as Salto gets the 2. picks him up and drags him straight out of bounds.
It's actually Nicholson. That's
This
actually
is
on.
Nicholson?
It is Nicholson. I spoke to one of the players. It is
Wow.
Nicholson.
All right, I'm out of here.
All
John was
right.
right.
Okay.
I'll see you guys. Yeah. Good night.
Oh boy.
Oh, brother, we created a monster here.
I'm still taking your license up.
No, you're not. I just got it today. Please don't.
You look confident, John, when you got out of that seat. You were on a mission.
Well, let's take a look at the two records. Salto 0-5, but sometimes records don't always say the truth. Salto's been in a lot of close battles, and
Sometimes a lot of times you get some of the better wrestlers on the other team. I think that's happened to Chris Salto. He's had a lot of success over the last few years, and definitely a kid, even coming in at 0-5, Sterling's really counting on right now.
It's not the fact that he's not a good wrestler. It's the fact that all the wrestlers that he's been up against
have been
just really good.
really good, yeah. And Nicholson right now is 2-3. So see how Salto does. He is leading this by just 2 points, just in the first period, of course. But you almost saw there, Salto almost got a pin quite early.
Yeah, he did definitely almost get a pin quite early there. The last 10 seconds left to go. The round's probably going to slow down a bit. As you can see at the last second, and that'll be the end of the first period. Amazing shot here. He gets him a fireman's carry and he dumps him and he instantly locks in the half, but he just doesn't manage to get himself in a good enough position to push him over to his back in the half. And Salto gets straight back up to his feet in the neutral.
That should be a point for Nicholson. Oh wait, no, that should be a point for Salto. What am I thinking?
Man, you do not know wrestling.
Soccer, football, those are my sports. Those are the sports I can fully commentate.
I can feel that.
Your shining moment, John, was correcting us with Haddon. Correctly putting Nicholson in there.
She laughed.
Boy, what a key match this is, though,
Oh,
for
yeah.
the overall look of how things are going to go.
And another dump by Salto here as he almost gets another half in, but he doesn't manage to get it.
Chris Salto right now is showing a lot of strength and a lot of speed. And right now, these past two periods, it's been looking. Chris Salto has probably been the favorite to win this.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing Salto's explosiveness here.
As you can see here, Salto, he gets another fireman's carry and he dumps him straight down. He almost gets another half in there, but he doesn't quite manage to lock it up.
It almost looked like he might have gotten a pin right there, but Nicholson was able to get down to his stomach.
It looks like both of them are trying to pick up pace just a little bit here. As Sterling coach tries to yell for one more shot in the period. Looks like Salto might try to line up a shot here.
It would help out Salto a
gets
lot.
a single leg here, but I'm not sure if he's going to manage to get the two in. And it doesn't look like he does. Still a great shot attempt by Salto there in the last couple of seconds of the period, trying to get another two. As Salto walks into the 7-3 currently. He starts off on top.
Decision right here would probably be a big win here for Sterling. I mean, it's not a pin or a technical, but 3 points, you're getting points and you're getting a win right here.
Yeah, you're getting yourself back up into the advantage. Like I said, taking any types of points is good enough. As long as you get the As long as you suppress those 18 points as much as possible, you can get it. You have a chance to win.
Let's go.
Gets another dump in here. Tries to hold him. Let's keep him down, and he does. He lets him go. Looks like
they're trying technical.
Yeah, they're going tech.
Coach is really having a lot of faith in Chris Salto to do this.
I mean, based off the success of all of his previous shots, I don't doubt that he has faith in Salto here. Especially with such the advantage that they have. But they have to move quick because they have 50 seconds left.
You're right there, and Salto right now trying to get that leg, and I think the best point here is just drive yourself out of bounds, which he does.
Well, you can see he's well aware of the team situation with attacking right now. Sometimes, you're ahead, you want to ride out and get the win, but he knows from a team standpoint, boy, if he could somehow get a pin, that would really put Sterling in a good spot.
Both of them go for shots. Both of them are blocked here. Looks like both of them are starting to get a little tired here. Salto goes for a shot, it gets blocked. Just over 10 seconds to go. Looks like Salto is going to take this home. Gets another 2 in there, but that's not going to lead to a tech here.
Got him down, left. Turned him, he wasn't able to secure.
Yeah, he got him down, but he wasn't able to get that. He wasn't able to get himself in position in time for a pin.
Salto takes the win here, just 3 points though. Sterling overall will take the lead, but again, we still have Sterling still has 2 forfeits. And we're going to listen to the 160 matchup.
Now wrestling 160 from Heights, Tarantini. For Sterling, Barber.
So David Barber, 2-2. Tarantini is, let me try to find him real quick. 3-2.
Yeah, David Barber recently he's just shown himself to be kind of the bull of the Sterling wrestling team.
Well, we talked to him. He said one thing. He's always pretty quick, but really has gotten that up to another level with his strength and quickness. I mean, you just see explosiveness all over the map from David Barber, and you're really looking for him to
take a look at that.
Just right there, he shows off his speed and quickness there, and an amazing double leg.
You see Tarantini was not prepared for that.
He gets both the legs and he trips him up and he just drives him forward.
So Barber able to get the 2. And Barber's going to try and keep him down and unable to.
Tarantini went for a shot there, but it was a very wild shot that was blocked by Barber. He goes for a second shot there with a little bit more success. As he goes for a third shot with even more success here, Barber manages to block all 3 of them as he brings them straight down. He gets a hold of the head, but they go out of bounds here. As I was saying about David Barber, no matter what's in his way, he manages to somehow just push forward. Anytime he goes for a shot, once he gets a grip, there's nothing that's going to slow him down. As he gets a 2 here. So he's trying to get control of the wrist.
I think Tarantini's going to try and get out of bounds.
He's going to try to crawl out of bounds here. Yeah, he can try to get out of bounds and get a reset on himself.
I think he's going to get it right about here. He does.
You're right.
Barber right there.
Double leg, and he brings him straight down with no...
That was really close to a pin right there, and...
Tarantini was just able to turn himself.
Yeah,
Barber's able to get a hold.
It looks like Barber sets him back up to be neutral, so he can get another takedown in here. Both takedown attempts blocked. Gets another double leg there as he brings him straight down as Tarantini looks again to possibly try to get themselves out of bounds. Looks like he's trying to go for a power half there, but Tarantini manages to get himself out of it. They bring themselves out of bounds. Amazing shot here. He gets both the legs again and he just drives him straight onto his side. Sadly, the shot managed to get them just about out of bounds, giving Tarantini a chance to get out. Tarantini tried to get it back up to his feet, but Barber throwing back down, but that won't matter because it is the end of the first period as we move on to the second period.
So right now, Barber, 6 points. We're going to probably be seeing another technical.
We could be seeing another technical here, if not possibly another pin.
All of these matchups that we have been seeing close to the very end, been very close with the earlier ones, but these later ones, Sterling has just taken full-on control.
Dave, even with his leg taut, with a nice grip on his ankle, he still manages to just power through. Amazing balance there, too.
I agree. I mean, to have Tarantini be the lower man in that situation and driving Barber back, for him just to recover and throw Tarantini back, just shows you how much strength he has.
Looks like he's going for a cement mixer here. Oh, he does for a pin.
Not yet.
Almost.
And he
That'll
gets
be
it.
a pin to 6 points.
And a war
Give
cry
for Sterling.
Boy, what a job by David Barber, man. And against a pretty decent wrestler in Tarantini, but David Barber just was on a mission as you look at him right here.
Yeah,
Chris, he just had total control of the upper part of the body. He
just gained total control, and there was not much that Tarantini could do there. He just had total control of the shoulders. He had total control of the head, the hips.
And
there was just nothing that could be done.
And we're going to quickly take a quick listen to the 170 matchup.
Now wrestling 170 Toronto.
And Lopez will be facing
Lopez gets put into a cradle, and that will be a quick 6 for Ferrante. Let's see, it was a quick takedown and a quick cradle here. Max couldn't really do much there. As we move on to our 182, we listen in.
Now wrestling 182 Cuthbert. And Shipley.
Eric Shipley going up against Cuthbert. Probably their star player here on the Haddon Heights team, going 5-0 currently.
Shipley going 1-4, so
definitely a big contrast in
big
records
contrast
here, but at the end of the day, these records don't matter. It just matters on who's the better wrestler here.
I think if still early going, but I'm just want to say, but Shipley already showing no disregard of the record. It's looking like the better wrestler already.
It's like Cuthbert has a plan here to try to do something. He's keeping his leg from moving over, but he does eventually get it over. As Cuthbert gets the 2, but they go out of bounds. Amazing shot by Shipley there, but he gets flipped over. Amazing maneuver by Cuthbert.
It almost looked like he was trying to get him on his back, unable to, and we're going to take a...
Blood time by the looks of it.
No, there's...
Yep, blood time.
Blood time, yep. Order a DVD of your favorite event, of course, $20 per event, $3 for mailing, and please include the name of the event. And you can contact us at one of those. Of course, you have it all the way back to the 90s, so it's nice to see some old events happen and all.
Always fun to watch some of the stuff Mr. K shows over the summer from, like you said, back in the 90s. I'm sure there's some parents sitting there saying, hey, that's me, to their kid. That's me out there. But a lot of good stuff. And we have our next game, volleyball, girls volleyball, Wednesday, March 31st at 4 o'clock. JV follows. So varsity at 4 o'clock and then JV follows. Sterling is going against Collingswood. And you can also get it on youtube.com. Sterling 19. And that's another great thing as we look at Ernst Shipley being worked on by Mr. Klenk. We always say all this stuff on YouTube and it enables parents, especially with a 4 o'clock start, where they wouldn't normally be able to get out and watch the match or see the match. They can watch it from their work computer. We won't tell your boss.
Yeah, we won't say anything.
Totally not.
I promise.
Shipley getting forced out of bounds right there. It almost looked he could have almost got out and done something, but
Cuthbert just did the smart move to bring it back to the center by going away from the center there. Cuthbert's trying to gain control of him, but Shipley's just trying to outpower him here. Cuthbert has a hold of the arm, has a hold of the wrist here. He's trying to work that arm to a hammer arm here. Shipley trying to crawl away, try to get himself in a good position here. He's trying to keep his head off the mat, try to keep his arms free here. Looks like he's making tangible progress to getting up, but he gets brought straight back down and almost gets flipped over onto his back.
And that's going to be doing it for the first period. Just 2 points behind, so anyone's game still.
Okay, even though Cuthbert was in control that full first period, he only got 2 points out of that. Now looks like we're starting off second period with Shipley on top. Cuthbert starting off very slow. Shipley making sure to get a good grip of him, and he tries to bring him down. He tries to roll forward, but he almost actually gets pinned for it. He almost gets caught on the back of his neck. As Shipley now takes control of this match on top.
He's trying to do something. He's trying to get a plan out of this. Almost gets out. He
does, but he gets straight back. He gets brought straight back down to the mat.
It's 2 points, so still 1 point behind.
It looked like Shipley was trying to go for a power half there, but he's trying to get flipped over here. He almost does, but Shipley still has a hold of him. And a reversal by Cuthbert. That was an amazing scramble by those two. As Cuthbert tries to go back to working on top here. Looks like Cuthbert's trying to walk around here, but Shipley's keeping himself from being flipped over as he keeps going away from him. He almost gets put on his back here, but he's on his shoulders.
Cuthbert's really got him in a tight spot there.
He definitely does. Shipley's trying to bridge the best he can.
Unfortunately for Shipley, there's a decent amount of time here in the second.
He does, because Cuthbert lets go of the hold for the pin. Cuthbert loses his grip, and Shipley manages to take control of that situation.
Wow.
his arm lets go, and Shipley manages to turn himself out of that sticky situation, avoiding the pin.
And almost had Cuthbert pinned there real quick, but obviously Cuthbert just got on his back and reacted instantaneously.
That was a very eventful second period.
Very, very eventful. Quite close. We all thought Shipley was about to get pinned, and we're gonna get a score check, I think.
Definitely one of our better matches when you talk about the back and forthness of it. Give credit to Shipley going against the really tough wrestler. Cuthbert, you said he came in here 5-0?
Yeah, Cuthbert is currently 5-0. Like I said, at the end of the day, these records really don't matter. It's just who wrestles better in the here and now.
We're gonna might see a score change here. Shipley goes down to 3.
Looks like he loses 2 points here for some reason. Now Cuthbert has a 8-3 advantage as we start the third period. Shipley gets a single leg in here. Cuthbert trying to bring him out of the centers. Shipley gets the 2 just before they go out of bounds.
Good job by Shipley, losing the 2 points and grabbing him right back there.
So Shipley still has a chance right here.
The coach was yelling for Shipley to go neutral, but it looked like Shipley had other plans here. And Shipley's now on top here, trying to go for some sort of pin here.
And I'm actually starting to see something. When Shipley's up on top, he really does show full control. He's trying to go for his legs.
And he still does have the leg here. Now it looks like they're possibly in a stalemate here, trying to figure out what to do. As Shipley gets both the legs, and he gets back on top here. Right now, he needs to do more than just keep him on top. He needs to go for a pin, or he needs to let him back up and go for another takedown here.
I think maybe going out of bounds might be a smart idea. If not, he's going to try.
Shipley has a cradle in. He might be trying to bring him back towards the center.
No, he's going to get pushed out.
No, he gets pushed out.
Well, he really had control. Like you said, the cradle, the upper part of the body, the legs.
With 55 seconds left to go, looks like the tides are starting to turn into
Shipley's favor.
Here. As Shipley gains control again. He tries to go for some sort of pin here. Looks like he's trying to go for another cradle, which he does, and now they're in a sprawl here. Cuthbert tries to get a cradle of his own here. Shipley still has the leg, so there's no reversal. With less than 20 seconds left to go, they both have to do something here. As Cuthbert gets the 2. And that looks like with 10 seconds left, it looks like Cuthbert's going to take the 3 points here.
Pull away with this one, but a hard-fought win for him. And boy, Shipley really battled the whole way through.
Almost getting out just last second before the end.
Cuthbert still goes undefeated, 6-0 as Shipley brings out a really big fight to Cuthbert. Tough loss for Shipley, of course, but I mean, again, Sterling still battling, trying to win the division, of course. If they win, we're going to take a quick look at the 195. Davis against Lopez. So Sterling still needs to win this to have a shot of winning the division. If they lose this, 100% out of the division. Nothing can help them or save them.
Yeah, they need a pin here. And Davis, we saw him go up a weight in that in the last match that we did, and not only win but end up pinning.
Pinning, yeah.
And against the guy who was clearly bigger than him. I mean, up a weight and then some.
Oh yeah.
Davis 4-1 and Lopez 3-2.
This is definitely going to be a hard match for Lopez here because Davis, just like Toomey, is probably one of the star players here.
Yes. And Davis, I believe, I believe he came in second in districts, went to regionals, and did really well last year. Went fairly deep in the tournament.
Yeah, he definitely did very well there.
And only a junior right now.
He's just a junior. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes it further.
Yeah. Yep.
He's a great wrestler, and I think he's got big things ahead of him for wrestling.
So right now, Davis, we're really looking here probably for a pin, and that's what we really want to see.
You always want to see a pin.
You always want to see a pin, but I think a pin right here would automatically at least cover the last forfeit that they have.
Definitely, definitely. Davis almost getting in a predicament there. He gets flipped onto his back and manages to fix himself as they're now back into neutral.
Mike Barber, Davis has the strength and the quickness just to spin around. Get back on his feet.
Both of them going head-to-head here, trying to line up a shot. Straight in the center here as Lopez fakes a shot. It didn't look like Davis was phased too much there by that fake. This time he goes for a real shot and it gets blocked. As Davis in the sprawl, and he tried to go for a cement mixer there, but it was blocked just in time for the end of the first period.
Davis, of course, looked in full control in that first period. Let's see if he can take full control in the second.
That was pretty evenly matched for what it was there first period. So Davis quickly gets himself out of bottom. Lopez tried to go for a shot, going back up to his feet, but gets sprawled by Davis. They're both back up to their feet here. Davis trying to get an angle on Lopez here.
Move in, Jeremiah. Let's go.
Sorry. That second period's been pretty slow here. Both of them just try to get into the rhythm here, try to get themselves into their pacing, trying to line up their shots. And both of them have been blocking and taking shots pretty well too. As Davis gets a double leg there and gets the 2 for it, as Lopez tries to crawl himself out of bounds, which it looks like he does. Right here, he pushes him forward, he gets him off his balance, and then takes his shot for a double leg.
Smart.
One of the best things you want to do from when I was a heavyweight is you want to snap the head, kind of force them to, when you snap the head down, your first instinct is to try to get your head back up. And when you do that, you usually tend to lift your head up a bit too high, getting yourself out of your stance. After they're out of the stance, you usually just go low because they're high up and they don't really have much of a chance to block the shot.
You always hear coaches say, get your head up, get your head up.
When on the mat, you definitely want to keep your head up, but when you're standing on your feet, you don't want to try to stand up all the way.
All right, got it.
You don't get a good center of balance out of that. Lopez.
Lopez.
I was trying to say Davis trying to get wrist control. He gets a bulldog here.
I don't think he's going to get anything.
Lopez gets saved by the bell for a second period.
So third period action's going to start coming here. Davis has one last shot to get the pin here to really help out the team in total. At least get that cover up
Yeah, because right now we're through 2 of the 3 forfeits here. Actually, right now it would just be 2 forfeits because at 170 they sent out Max Lopez.
Yeah. So
right now they just need to survive that last forfeit with points to spare.
Oh, that might be
Potentially dangerous.
Davis doesn't lose any points. Just back to center though.
Davis managing to bring Lopez back down to the mat without too much effort. Lopez, though, trying to go for a reversal there, but Davis manages to get a half here.
Almost gets a pin. Almost gets him onto his back right there.
But Lopez does a pretty interesting maneuver. He snaps his head down and then tries to twist. But it looks like Davis has a half locked in. Now he's just trying to push for it.
If you look at both of them, obviously Davis is more solidly built, but Lopez looks like he's got a lot of strength in the lower part of his body. Wow.
Oh.
Okay, he's got him in a spot now.
Got
That'll
some.
be a pin. Yeah, based off the way that pin was, there was no chance. He had all of his weight pressing up against his shoulders and his chest. That would have been a lot for Lopez to have to carry off his neck there. So here, he almost gets himself pinned as he looks like a type of weird near rear naked choke. There we go. Then he kind of turns over onto a, kind of twists around him onto his stomach.
We're going to listen to the 220 matchup.
Wrestling 220, Paisley and Strong.
At 220 right now, we have Schwab versus Paisley here. It's like this is possibly Schwab's first actual varsity match here. Schwab quickly went for a single leg here. Paisley manages to get the takedown out of that, and he gets the 2 as Schwab tries to make his way back up to his feet. And right now, pins are crucial, not just for Sterling, but for Haddon Heights right now. Because if Haddon Heights can get some pins in, they can
really control the game. Control the game overall.
They could possibly just make it indefinite.
Well, the last time I believe these two teams had faced off was January 7th, 2020, and Sterling won that 50-24.
Yeah, but this is definitely a new. This is a new year. It's no longer January 7th, 2020. This is the here and now, and by the looks of it, it's been pretty even.
Pretty even for these teams. Again, we still have that one forfeit that's going to come out in the lighter weights.
Very last match.
Very last match. So
yeah, right now they have to end off the 106 match with 7 or more points.
And Schwab's job here, obviously not wrestling a whole lot of varsity, is come in, and if he could really help the team a lot if he could avoid getting pinned, but it looks a little tough right now.
Looks like a tough situation, here.
He's in a tough spot.
And that will be a pin for Haddon Heights.
And we're going to go into the 285s. Jameer Richardson looking to be the one to go into 285s. And I'm going to take a listen right here in a minute.
Jameer, one of those guys that is able to wrestle and played basketball, now is able to wrestle because of what's happening with all the seasons being shifted around.
Now wrestling 285.
By the looks of it right now, Sterling has to win these next 2 matches, and one of them, I think one of them has to be a pin.
Well, if you have, now we only have, we're heavyweight, we have 2 more left after this, correct?
We have heavyweight and then 106 and then a forfeit for 113.
Oh, we're definitely getting a forfeit at 113, okay.
Unless Sterling manages to find someone for 113, they're going to have to forfeit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think I weigh 113 here.
We'll get them next time.
Yeah, if they could even just, like you said, win the next 2,
If they can
win it for it.
Yeah, if they can win the next 2 matches with one of them being a pin, they can secure a victory here.
Yeah, even with one of them not being a pin, if you just have 2 wins, you get the 33 and. Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm looking at the. Okay, I thought we had 20 here. So you would definitely need a major. You could get a major decision also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of these matches, if Sterling are to win both these matches, one of them cannot be by decision. Well, both of them cannot be by decision. One of them has to be a pin or a tech along with a decision.
A tech, okay.
So right now, all lies is on these 2 last matchups to keep Sterling's division win hopes alive between Jameer Richardson and Sean Hammond. And
Jameer Richardson, for a person from basketball going to wrestling, he's not doing half bad here. He's got multiple.
Let's not forget, he also plays football too. He's a running back. He's a power back.
Oh, look at that. So he's got a lot of power to him here for 285.
Jameer Richardson was on the football field this fall, of course.
I did a couple minutes about yeah, Richardson, one of those guys that may not have a lot of technical wrestling knowledge, but boy, he's just strong. You always talk about the lower half. We were mentioning Lopez on the other side. The last match had decent lower body strength. You really get that with Jameer Richardson here.
Jameer Richardson's really going to have to try here to get himself out of bottom, because usually when heavyweights go to the ground, things start to... Jameer Richardson! Quick reversal, possibly even a pin too! That will be a pin! The Sterling win dream is still alive!
Way to go, Jameer Richardson! Wow!
I did not expect such an impressive reversal there. That was an amazing reversal out of bottom, straight into a pin.
He got up as quick as he could, and as soon as it was lights out.
For a heavyweight to be able to not just get up out of bottom, but to do it with that quickly and get a pin out of it is something else.
We're going to take a quick listen to 106.
106, Charles and Haddon.
And I think it was a key for him to really go after that early on, because Jameer Richardson was in basketball shape, but not in wrestling shape. And Chris, there's a big difference. And had that match kept going, I don't know later on if he would have the same type of energy.
Against Sean Hammond against Sheets.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be. This is definitely going to be a very challenging matchup, because it looks like Sheets possibly is one of their
4-1.
Yeah, star players at 4-1.
2-3, but again, we've seen these matchups before where Sterling, on record, doesn't look like it's going to be a win, but somehow Sterling is able to pull out these wins.
Right now, in order for Sterling to win the match,
They need a decision.
they just need to win. That's all they need. All they need is a win. That's it. If they can get a win, they can secure they can secure having more points even after the forfeit. So right now, they absolutely need this. They can't lose by decision. They can't do any of that. They have to win. like Sheets is trying to go for a backdoor here, but Amon's just keeping himself strong here. He's trying to get himself onto a position here. It's a very difficult struggle here between the two.
Sheets able to get the 2 points.
Just to get the 2 points here. As they go out of bounds. Looks like Sheets was just trying to get himself out of that position, try to go for something else, and which he does here. Now it looks like Amon starts on bottom. He almost gets out of it. It looks like he's making his way back up to his feet.
He's not going to be able to get anything right here, but during that first period, it looked dead even.
It looked very even here, yeah. If Amon can just keep himself moving, keep himself strong, he can pull out a victory for Sterling. Right now, the pressure is definitely on.
Again,
like I said earlier, right now, Sterling they just need to win. They just need to win right here. Doesn't matter. Decision, tech, pin, does not matter. As long as Amon can walk off this mat with his hand raised, they walk home with a victory. But it looks like Sheets possibly has a cradle in here. He's got a cradle.
Get your head off the mat.
Amon manages to get out of the cradle. As Amon possibly gets a reversal in. As he gets a 2 here. Not a 2, I'm sorry.
Gets the point.
He
could get a 2 if he is.
Amon reverses almost into a pin here. He has the shoulders and he gets the 2, and now Amon has the advantage here.
Just don't release him. Gets out of bounds.
With Amon on top, he gets both the shoulders and he kind of pushes him downwards and he gets him almost into a pin there.
People prepare for the next 3 minutes and 50 seconds to be the longest.
I think that's 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Oh, yeah, 2. I don't know why I said 3, but 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
You're within a minute, John. What's the difference?
Just adding 10 seconds.
This is definitely a very tense atmosphere for everyone right now.
Sterling needs the win to keep their playoff, not their playoff hopes, but their division hopes alive.
Yeah, they need this win. Like I said, doesn't matter how. Just getting your hand raised is a victory.
Just don't let him go.
Don't let him go, Amon. Don't let him go. He returns him back to the mat. Nice mat return there. As now he has full waist control here as Sheets try to go for a reversal there, but it's blocked by Amon as he gets wrist control here as we end off the second period.
I'm telling you this much. If Sterling wins the division, I want to say it goes down to this game and this match right here. And also Jameer Richardson's take the pin.
Well, and the thing about this match, it started off looking like Sheets was the aggressor, in control, but give credit to Amon just turning the tables and getting himself right now to being up 3-2.
Yeah, Amon's got a pike, he's got the wrist and the pike in. He tries to drive forward here. Which he's keeping control on top here, which is the best thing you can do right now.
Right now, what you got to do is just keep Sheets down to the mat.
Full Nelson there. That would be a point for
Amon didn't like that. But it just seems to me like after getting those points, Amon is a kid who's wrestling with a lot of confidence right now.
Amon's got to shrug that one last point off. Just fight with everything you got left.
Amon still has waist control of him right now as he gets him back down to the mat here. Still tied up. As Amon has him in a half here, but he manages to break that. And another full Nelson. He goes for a half here, and it doesn't look like he fully gets in the half, and he locks in a full Nelson there, and that...
was just the point.
He tries to go for a half Nelson there for a pin, but he decides to try to get both arms under and around the head there, which is a full Nelson, which you cannot do. Which now puts Sheets in the win, or in the victory here, the advantage.
And you know, it's a dangerous thing, because in a lot of cases they give warnings before they take away points, but they just start giving points for full Nelsons here. Now gets two here. Now there's a very stressful situation with 43 seconds left to go. Amon has to do something here. Amon has to do something. Yeah, that's going to be it.
Just think of anything. Just use everything left in those tanks.
Looks like Amon is just putting all the pressure he can down on Amon here.
I mean Sheets on Amon.
Looks like with 10 seconds left to go, with Sheets 3 and 6. Looks like that's going to be, looks like Sheets is going to have to, with 1.5 seconds left to go here. Looks like Sheets is going to be taking this one home for Haddon Heights here.
So close, and those two full Nelsons right there really killed him at the end. And
yeah, Amon fought hard, but just came up a little short.
That was a very magical moment there for that match. That was very impressive by both of them. Very high intensity. That was very stressful. My gosh.
And Sterling, after this forfeit, will not be winning division this year.
Bloop.
And that's going to end the score with 36. Haddon Heights winning this 36-32, and just a tough match against Sterling. Back and forth, and Jameer Richardson's pin, though, unbelievable. Gave some hope back to Sterling. We're going to take another look at this.
Starting off the bottom as a heavyweight, with the amount of speed and quickness that he did, turning it over into a pin, that surprised us all.
Yeah. You really, with him turning over that quick, you saw the quickness on display right there.
And again, we took a look at that Jameer Richardson takedown, and again, we were all surprised about how fast he got up. And as you said it, when those heavyweights are down, they're usually down for a long time, and you don't see them come up that quick. You saw right there, Jameer Richardson able to get up quick.
No problem for Jameer Richardson there.
And honestly, I think that with that quickness, it helped him get the pin, of course. And in a way, I think David Barber and Richardson got a little help right there from Barber, because of, we talk about also Barber, how quick he is too.
Yeah, you got your pins from Barber, Davis, and a little bit of surprise with Richardson with the pin. A lot of things went the way you needed to go. You got the tech fall from Toomey, but man, 3 forfeits are tough to overcome, and I think that's ultimately what really was the nail in the coffin for Sterling. And
we're going to take a quick break.
We'll come back with the JV match.
The JV match is seriously about to start. People are oblivious to the facts and supportive of the fiction. What should you believe? Believe the facts. COVID-19 is a real problem, and here's how you can do your part. Social distancing works. 6 feet apart from everyone. Proper mask placement prevents the virus from getting in and out, and lets you breathe normally. And if you're not near a sink, you can use hand sanitizer to kill the virus before it can keep spreading. But whenever you can, wash your hands. Soap, water, happy birthday. You know the drill. Let's help each other get through this. Stay safe, stay healthy, and go to cdc.gov for more information.
And we are back with Sterling Wrestling. Right now we are on to the JV at 126, Rivera versus DiNardo. During the commercial break, DiNardo started off fast, quick, and a really impressive takedown. As currently he leads this one 4-1.
Yeah, you're going to see about that takedown right here. Able to grab the legs and able to take him down right there. And a good job from him.
DiNardo tried to go for a not DiNardo, Rivera tried to go for a crossface, but that just didn't work out too much. Looks like DiNardo almost rolled him onto his side there, almost getting some sort of pin in here. Looks like Rivera's fighting out of it. He's making sure he peels off the half there, try to keep himself from being turned over as he makes his way slowly back up to his feet. DiNardo putting pressure on his head, his back, trying to keep him low to the mat. Rivera tries to get himself up to his feet. Looks like DiNardo has been in control of this match, most of this match here.
DiNardo does look in control in the match. And of course, if we go back into the varsity matchups, we saw that a couple matchups looked like Heights was controlling, and then all of a sudden the tables turned and Sterling came up and got the win. Let's see if Rivera can do that.
Yeah, right now, based off the way that Sterling's been wrestling, Sterling has been, any time that the Sterling wrestlers are in a sticky situation, they usually start to really pick up the pace in the third period. So right now, my prediction is that if this is to go into the third period, Rivera could pull it off.
I'll agree with that. Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. As that's going to be the end of the first period, as we're going to go into the second period. Rivera just 2 points behind against DiNardo, and
even with how dominant DiNardo has been here, that's only 2 points.
2 points.
That's not hard to recover from, even if you are being, in the situation that Rivera is in.
Oh yeah. Again, by the looks of things, we have possibly 4 matchups. No, 3?
I think just 2. I'm not sure about this one. I don't know why they just left a question mark there.
Well, I guess we'll know when the 145 matchup comes then.
Yeah, we'll figure that one out as time comes. As DiNardo has the half in, tries to turn him over.
He might have the pin
right here. He might have the pin, and he gets the pin. Yeah, Rivera didn't manage to make it to the third period, but that was still a pretty good display by him. All throughout the first period, he was managing to avoid the pins, but looks like he just couldn't keep it up. As we move on to our 160 match.
Could be a 145 first.
No, looks like 160.
Well, we're not 100% sure until they officially call out.
That is Stevens. That is 160.
160, okay.
It looks like it is Stevens versus Griffith here. Stevens has shown, he has heart.
He does have
heart. He definitely has heart.
100%.
The way that he managed to avoid getting pinned by the Deptford kid?
I believe it was Deptford. That was just unbelievable.
That was unbelievable to watch him just completely avoid getting pinned that entire time. Though he may not have came out on top, he definitely showed the heart he had in him. Looks like Griffith has been taking control of this match so far. He's trying to get control of the wrists here. She does, but it looks like they're about to go out of bounds here before anything else can be done. Or he might just let him go.
Yeah, he does.
Back to the center.
It's just a point behind now.
Great job by Stevens getting out of that one.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what Griffith is doing. Don't let him go out of bounds,
Stevens needs to keep his hands. He needs to keep his hands in and forward, because right now he's keeping his hands down and he's trying to swing high and slow to try to go for a grapple. And each time he does, Griffith just takes advantage of it. So he needs to try to keep himself in a good stance here. As it looks like Griffith is going for a half and a pin here.
Yeah, he might have it this
Might
time.
have it, and he does have it.
And I think that might be the last one that we have, last matchup we have. Could be wrong.
I think that'll be the last for the night. Is right here is Griffith. He locks in that half and he starts pushing him forward. He gets all that weight down on his chest and shoulders, and he gets the pin.
Well, that is going to be the last one right here for JV. And what a great matchup that we saw in varsity. Unfortunate, Sterling will not be able to win the division, of course, and just came down to just one wrestling, and also not to mention the forfeits played a big factor against Sterling.
Forfeits definitely played a lot against them there.
And so that's going to do it for right here with us for Varsity here on Channel 19. I want to thank you, Mr. K, Channel 19, Christopher Burdash, Mr. Kevin Schulz. I'm John Hallwood, and good night.